Good morning, I'm Laura and I am the Outnumbered Vegan, and I really wasn't going to do another recipe this week, but I mentioned something on Facebook and then I had people asking me for their recipe, so I figured I would do a video on it. Over the past weekend I bought figs and they were pretty expensive. They were like $12 for 16 ounces, and I normally do not spend that kind of money on like just that small amount of fruit, because you know my mind starts going and I think, oh my gosh, I could buy 40 pounds of bananas, or I could buy 15 mango, or whatever. I could buy two 15-pound watermelon for $12, and so anyway, I bought these figs and they were kind of bitter, and so I posted on Facebook that I just bought them and I didn't really know what to do with them, and people were saying, well, put them in smoothies or something like that, and I didn't really want to do that. So I got the idea to make like fig Newtons, and then I started thinking, well, if I use flour to make like the cakey crust or whatever, then I'm going to have to bake them, because flour just doesn't taste good unless it's been baked. But I have like coconut flour and soy and potato and whatever, so I could have probably made like a little flour crust to go around them. And then I decided I didn't want to do that, so I decided to make like fig bars instead. So I took 24 figs and dehydrated them for about 18 hours and flipping them halfway through. And then when they were done, I put them in the food processor with 2 tablespoons of raw agave and 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar and about 4 drops of butter toffee stevia. And that's just what I had, so that's what I used, but you could use vanilla or whatever. So I pulverized that until it's like a little sticky ball. And then I took about a 1/4 cup of pecan meal, which is just pecans ground up really fine, and I probably could have ground it up smaller, but whatever. But anyway, then I took the ball of figs and I just broke off little pieces and I made them into little patties that are about an inch square or so, maybe a little bit bigger, and then just kind of patted them into the pecan flour or pecan meal and made sure they were well coated. And at that point they were kind of gooey and soft, so I decided to stick them in the refrigerator. Hopefully they'll stay gooey, but then but they'll be a little more firm. So anyway, this is what they look like. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's what they look like. Yeah, they actually kind of look like the little toffee things that you buy that are rolled in pecan or whatever. Anyway, I just stuck them in the refrigerator for a couple hours to firm up, and they actually did firm up. And so I'm going to have them for lunch. But super easy. And yet again, I mean, I'm all about like the super easy meals or whatever for me, because I'm the only one that's vegan in the family. I do have a son that's vegetarian, but the other 3 members of our family are all meat eaters. So I always try to make my meals really simple. But anyway, I'll probably have these for lunch. But yeah, I mean, it's just 24 figs dehydrated for 18 hours, 2 tablespoons of raw agave, 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar, and a couple drops of stevia. Process them until it's like a gooey ball. Pat them out to little squares. Roll them in, or pat them into a 1/4 cup of pecan meal, and refrigerate them if you want them firmer, or eat them while they're soft and gooey, whatever. But anyway, super easy fig bars. Yay! I'll talk to you later. Bye.